Hey guys, so does anybody else feel absolutely deranged after reading that Kagurabachi chapter? Show of hands. I know I do. Kagurabachi chapter 105 was, peak as always, 10 out of 10, me, the Kagurabachi girl. But I feel actually insane a little bit. So, love that. My reaction to this chapter will be tacked on to the end of this video, but I'll be real, I think that's the quietest my sister and I have ever been reading and reacting to a chapter. It was just page turn after page turn of just absolute utter dread. So, we were just so quiet because it was just page turn. Just internally. That'll be there anyways, though, because you guys like it. Let's just get right on to the chapter. I'm an eager beaver today. The whole buildup of Samura realizing what exactly was going on. Peak. Absolute peak. I like giving this moment to Samura instead of Chihiro, to be honest. Samura was gone all of last chapter in chapter 104, and obviously he's the one more familiar with Soga because, you know what I mean, they were war buddies. And then plus that adds to the whole drama of Chihiro and Soga meeting at the end of the chapter. I'm getting ahead of myself there, of course, so we'll circle back right now. That buildup was awesome. I think that was so good, and that was a cool moment for Samura, his whole, it's nice to be in his brain sometimes, you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks this way, but I wasn't expecting Soga to just morph Yura's body into himself. I thought this was gonna be kind of like a body swap episode where it's the voice of Soga and he's in his body and controlling all of it. But no, he's just actually there. Okay, I didn't think they were actually gonna swap bodies or anything, but I thought it was gonna just be oh, it's his brain in Yura's body. Does that make sense? But no, he's just actually just morphed into himself in Yura's body, which I was not expecting. But I actually really like that. Because I think Soga's first actions being taken, but it doesn't actually look like him, would be slightly less cool. You know what I mean? Soga getting changed in the middle of all of this is so funny. I'm not gonna lie. And then he folded the clothes. What the fuck? And the whole wielding the Shinuchi enchanted blade in a suit? That's just wrong. This diva, what are you talking about? So sassy, so judgy. Oh, I was unfamiliar with your game, Soga. I'm starting to get endeared by literal genocide incarnate. This is so bad. But this will just continue. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But also, I think it's funny because obviously he's not wielding the Shinuchi, but Chihiro is also wielding an enchanted blade in a suit. And I just think that's really funny that Soga was ew, holding an enchanted blade in a suit. Gross. And his nephew's a few hundred feet down doing the same exact thing. Just noticing, I think that's really funny. I need to start finding new synonyms for that, but that just rolls right off my tongue so nice. It's funny. It's so funny. Comedy. Hysterical. Hilarious. Comical. And I'm just gonna continue to say funny, but that's besides the point. Dude, him tapping on the glass and then it shattering. Once again, I've said this so many times before, but this is cinema. Cinema. That is cinema. That is such a movie-ass thing. It's Okazono. My movie nerd, I love him. And then here's another thing I've said so many times before, but I cannot wait to see that specifically animated. That's gonna look so sick. That's gonna look so cool. His floating. I love it. This page is crazy. And I'm going 3 for 3 in things I say often. Make a fucking checklist. Give Hokuzono all the honey in the world. I will rub every single bee farm to make this happen. There's a begonia reference there somewhere. Watch that if you haven't. It's great. Anyways, get all the honey in the world. Gather it all. Even throw some biscuits in there. And it's all for you, Hokuzono. Take it. Feast. Here's me circling back to, unfortunately, hyping up Soga a little bit. Because why is he so goofy? He's so goofy, and I mean that in the best way possible. He's so funny. You guys know if you've been here before. You know how I like my bocce characters. I like them goofy. And he fits that bill perfectly. I'm not gonna lie. He's really funny. I was already, like, getting that vibe from when he was interacting with Yura, when he was doing that dumb little stretch and going, like, hup, hup, hup. Like, that was pretty goofy, and especially when he was like, how's the weather up there? Like, I haven't been out here in 18 years. How's the weather? Like, dog, be for real. And so that was just a precursor to what we're getting now. No Operator made a great point on Twitter about how it makes sense why Soga is so goofy, because him and Kunishige were besties, which makes sense why they were two peas in a fucking pod, because they're both goofy as hell. I love it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, why are they making me like the guy that killed 200,000 people? I feel like a little crazy. Is that bad? Do I have to feel bad about liking a... Is this problematic? It's fiction. It is fiction. Don't like genociders in real life, obviously. I don't know. I'm unfortunately, like, falling for his propaganda. Guys, it kind of pains me. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I bring this up because the whole... Your eyes. You healed them. You look cool. Like, brother, what? What are you talking about? You touched glass with a singular finger. It shattered, and now you are floating above Japan at skyscraper height. And you're complimenting Samura's looks? I mean, like, you're not wrong. But that's crazy work. Like, that is crazy. And, oh, wow, we're gonna take a crazy shift here, because I'm about to get into, like, angst central. Let's tone it down. Let's get serious. Let's get real serious. Because I've seen no one talking about this, actually. Maybe people are. I have no idea. I haven't seen a single person bring this up, so go Kagurabachi, girl. Ow. But, okay, I said I was going to get serious. Whew. So that line about Samura's eyes actually confirms that Samura blinded himself during the war. Most people I've talked to about this were kind of under the same assumption that he did it after the war, which is what I thought too. He blinded himself because he couldn't stand the sight of, like, the cut up people, which is what he said, something along those lines. That's clearly not a direct quote, but that's my TDLR of that whole thing. He said something along the lines of he couldn't stand the sight of, like, the bloodied up dead bodies anymore. So even though that quote is more in line with it being during the war, I assumed it was an aftermath of the war thing because he wouldn't want to see that ever again. And mainly because blinding himself during the war is, like, an insane hindrance. Like, he was a star player during the war. He was one of the top dogs, one of the 6 with an enchanted blade. Blinding himself during the war is, like, so insanely risky. His senses weren't enhanced back then like they are in the present. So that is such a crazy thing to have to adapt to in the middle of a war. What were everybody's reactions to this? Like, he probably used Tobe Mune to close the scars, like, super quickly, so nobody saw the act itself being committed. But, like, who was the first to discover this? Who found him like that? Or, like, did he just pull up, like, somewhere? Like, it's like we went to bed... He cut his eyes and then woke up, went to breakfast, ran into a wall probably, and everyone's like, huh? Oh my god. Like, what the heck? This isn't, like, to guilt shame Samura, a fictional character. I'm not saying this to, like, guilt shame or anything. But, like, all of his peers having to deal with him cutting his own eyes, like, that's so scary. Like, that's really scary. Like, he'd known Aruha for years. Like, they were, like, training together as, like, kids. That must have been so scary to, like, witness your friend do that to himself. And of course it's scary that Samura even did that in the first place. Like, I already thought that was like, oh wow, like, that's pretty intense, you know what I mean? Now that we have that confirmation, it feels more, like, real almost. Like, yeah, that is a thing that he just broke down and did. Like, that's so angsty. That's so angsty, and for me, that's a whole fucking feast. Like, sorry. I think that's so interesting. Eating it up, not gonna lie. So, like, fan fiction writers, get the ball rolling on this and send the link to me when you do. Like, give us the angst a girl like me wants. For real, though, it is, like, really sad to think about Samura just crashing the fuck out, not being able to handle it anymore. Like, he must have broken down. Like, that is not something you do calmly and, like, in your right mind. And it's so interesting to think about. It's so cool. Like, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. Like, wow, he cut his own eyes, he blinded himself. That's so cool, isn't it? Self-harm, yeah. Like, Ugh. And then on the same wave of kind of like prying people's brains, Soga's perspective of like his ethics, he points out, that's how he words it, is also extremely interesting. Like, obviously, I don't agree with him killing 200,000 people, like literally a whole ass island, but his unwavering confidence in his decision is such a, dare I say, cool character trait. Cool as in fascinating. I could write like a research paper about this or something. Like, that is prime material. Well, okay, my equivalent of that is actually just making a YouTube video. I don't know what I'm on about research paper. That's not something like, oh, like I could write a research paper. I can, dog. And it's just a research video. Silly me. Anyways, ethics was my favorite class I've taken in college. So Soga's whole ordeal really intrigues me. My sister has a psychology degree. So honestly, I wish she wasn't at work right now and I could pry her brain about Soga and be like, what are your thoughts? Like, do you think that's as interesting as I do? Because she probably does. Guys, I'm on the same train. I'm really starting to like Soga. I'm gonna be honest. Like, don't get your pitchforks. Don't get the pitchforks, okay? But like, I really like him. Like, as a character in fiction. I don't agree with his actions. I don't condone. But honestly, like, it's cool, okay? It's cool. Like, the fact that he actually thinks back on what Yura said, like, we needed a hero when he was talking about his unorthodox ethics is pretty awesome. Like, he feels sympathy? The guy that killed 200,000 people is feeling sympathy for somebody? He said he isn't clinically insane and did it for the safety of Japan, and like, yeah, like, he straight up was not lying. And he's standing on business even 18 years later. He's standing on business, which, don't agree, don't agree, but like, I'm not gonna say I respect it, but whatever word you would use for that, I think that's pretty cool. He's really patriotic, damn. Ah! That's America. For purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America. Thank you, Fozzie Bear, for reteaching me the words to that song since I forgot them in elementary school. Honestly, low-key a banger, I'm not gonna lie. They cooked with that one. Wow, how did I go from talking about Akimura Soga to Fozzie the Bear? Let me cook. Y'all fuck with the Muppets? Alright, let's move right along to my next point. Moving right along. Hokuzono's motion is so crazy. So crazy. Page 13. Beautiful. The sideways shot. His mind. I'm never not impressed by him, but his artistic vision here is so crazy. Like, truly one of the best in the game. Wow. Clock it. He's so good. And then right after this, back to back, page 14 is also so cool. Like, it's genuinely scary. Like, this is chilling. Like, the void just dripping down. Hokuzono, your mind. Oh my gosh. Like, that is so cool. Guys, the whole, why did my brother seal away the enchanted blades? And then he looks at Chihiro. So that's the answer. Huh? I thought I was gonna have an aneurysm. And then page 17, the effects on this panel, like, slightly shifted to the, oh my gosh. Hokuzono, your mind, again. I love when he does shit like this. I love when he just constantly proves time and time again that he is so talented and his brain is so smart and he just has such a good mind for making manga. Yeah. And this is a great example of that. Yikes, that really doesn't look good for Samura, but you know what does look good? That page. The scale of Kagurabachi is just off the walls insane at this point. Because, like, what do you mean we just cut a whole ass skyscraper in half? The early Kagurabachi stuff is pretty grounded for the most part. Now we've got trains flying through the sky. We're cutting skyscrapers in half. We're using swords and we're just flying through the air just because we can. What? I love it. It's such a good evolution of, like, the threats get bigger and so does our action. So does the scale, the grandness. It's so cool. And it's like, where do we go up from here, genuinely? Like, I know Kagurabachi isn't close to being done. It's just that the scale is so big that it's like, how do we get better from here? And I trust Hokuzono that he somehow will go even crazier than this later on, but like, what? Like, we're cutting whole skyscrapers. And, like, it's okay. We know that Samura can heal buildings. My boy Hirohiko especially knows. He knows it all too well, I fear. And then this last moment is actually crazy. How you've grown, Chihiro. Ooh, 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 the drama. Oh, the drama. This interaction is going to be wild, and I cannot wait. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's making me so stressed. Like, literally, it worked me up so much. I mean, in, like, the best way possible. I'm, like, so excited about it. So, oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's crazy. I love this chapter. Dude, it's so good. It's so good. Like, I mean, duh, it's Kagurabachi, but, like, whew, this one really has a kick to it, doesn't it? So, predictions for next chapter. I know some people think we may switch perspectives or even go into a flashback, but me, personally, I don't think that will happen. I think we will pick up right where we left off. TBH. Subscribe. Big subscribe. Woo! We just hit 1,500 subscribers, which is super duper cool and exciting. And you may have gotten an ad before or during this video. And that is because, fellas, I am monetized now. We did it. We did it. This was a crazy big goal for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do this for the love of the game. Don't get me wrong. But this is so, like, fulfilling. I'm so unbelievably happy that I've gotten this far in my little YouTube endeavor. It's really such a cool feeling. So thank you for watching my stuff, guys. That's actually crazy. So subscribe, big subscribe. And also like this video. Like, I like Kagurabachi and you like Kagurabachi. And comment as well. I love comments. Comments are so fun and I love to see what you guys have to say. Lots to talk about this chapter as well. I have a link to a Google form in the description of this video because I recently made a video ranking the Kagurabachi characters, my top 10 favorites, and I wanted your input for a second follow-up video where it is the Kagurabachi characters ranked by you guys because I thought that would be fun. So fill that out. That'll be open for probably like another week or so. So do that before you can't do it anymore. I think that's all I've got to say. So thank you so much for watching and bye-bye. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're addressing the nations. I guess I will say first, Soga Nation. Cool. Natsuki and Aruha Nation. I just got real sad real quick. Our favorites are still dying on the floor somewhere, but at least they're together. Wow, isn't that beautiful? Peak Yowie. Ow, I just bit on my hair. Azami Nation, our man is also dying on the floor with flowers growing out of him. I miss my husband. I miss him a lot. Samura's fine. That's good. Last time we saw him, he got toji'd. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Building an enchanted
blade in a suit? That's just wrong. He folded the clothes! Oh my god. The aura is crazy. Also, hear me out. I know that sounds crazy.
Wow. I'm listening. I'm listening. I mean, Catley, he did kill a lot of people. He murdered a lot of innocents.
Yeah, he did do that. But, like, that aside...
I think this is the quietest we've ever read a chapter.
Right?
Like...
Oh my god, it's just... Oh my god. There's a lot of words.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we're reading a novel today. Okay, gay. Giving gay.
I just got to page 17.
I'm at 16 right now.
I'm so fucking scared to keep going. That paneling is really cool, though. Oh my god. Oh. Mama, there's a girl behind you.
There's a girl behind you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Wait. Kitten, don't
Kitten. Kitten, now's not the time.